there's Porzingis.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Is it too early to...
Half a season left to play. Yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. And the time by Doncic.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Grant, it's blocked. Here's the monster. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pistons trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on
the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Lopez, he's checked in for Stewart. Olynyk comes in for Jeremy Grant. Mikal Bridges checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's the monster. Olynyk is covering. Here's the monster. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons trail by 8. Out left to the wing. Here's Hayes. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. The pass to the monster. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. The Monsters got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now here's Hayes, guarded by Green. Hayes down low. They get the rebound. Here's Lopez. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Here's the monster. That shot off the mark. How the Pistons take it the other way.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
From deep. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
And here's Hayes. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Mavericks. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Detroit, Kelly Olynyk is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Hayes in at the point guard position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He added 37 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Mavericks leading by 17. From past the arc, another three for Dallas.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get the first half to a close? And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. The Monsters checked in for Hardaway. The Mavericks have gone. Three from the field to start the second half. On the floor for Dallas. Luka Doncic's out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Porzingis. And there's the monster. And it's Sharp in at the three, the small forward.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Out to the wing. Here's Grant. And it's blocked. Here's the monster. He's covered by Grant. Here's the monster. 18 points for him. Fires from deep. Another three for Dallas.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pistons trail by 18.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Here's Grant, and he uses the glass on the way. And that's now 6 points for Jeremy Grant.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
Here's the monster. And they'll get another chance. Launches it. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Driving inside. Cunningham passes to Grant. It's deflected. Here's the monster. 24 points for him. Passes it to Sharp. 1:35 left in the third quarter. It's the three-point bomb. The Monsters got 12 points now in the quarter.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Grant, right side. Again, the miss by Grant.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class. Just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
David, you're right. They got a good one. Thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Brook Lopez is checked in for Stewart. Olynyk comes in for Grant. Bridges is checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Hayes subbed in for Cunningham. Olynyk finds Bridges. Now Hayes. Lock at 6. They need this. Sinks the triple. Hayes has got 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's the monster. 30 points in the game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Olynyk kicks to Hayes. Back to Olynyk. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
No shortage of confidence from Luka Doncic. If he gets a clean pass, it's going up.
And so it's Dallas in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's Pitt. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it.
Checking in
Look
for
here
the
for the
Mavericks.
Pistons. Stewart checked in for Lopez. Grant comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Bays checked in for Jackson. And it's Cunningham in for Joseph. They've got Grant. Cunningham is out there with Bay. Then there's icing at Scoot. And Bridges in the small corner. That's the group for Detroit right now. Dallas leading by 22. 1:53 left in the fourth. Bangs home the trifecta. That's 36 points for the monster. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Grant gets a wide open look. Another three for Detroit.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And what a huge standout performance it was
For the monster.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Stewart. Lyle comes in for Grant. Fred Jackson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Cunningham. Releases. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And that one's good by Lopez.
We love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
It's been all Mavericks. Here's the monster. Drains it from beyond the arc. The monster's got 42 in the game.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Going inside. The three. Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
Lego. It's crazy game. Face to the face.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2KTV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2KTV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games.
A colorful depiction of Skydance Bridge in the Big Friendly. We're here at OKC. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barrett. Allie.
Brian, as the NBA.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Tim Hardaway. Luka Doncic is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis.
Maverick
How often
substitution.
do players check in on their own stats
At the
during the
line for
season?
your
Yeah,
winner.
everybody in
At
the
the
league
line
watches
for
their
one.
numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
And that one misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Terry. Here's the monster. Here's the three. And he
Number
buries his
18.
first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Oklahoma City
Now
calls
for the
timeout.
Thunder.
The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, last time against this team, they couldn't stay out of foul trouble, and that really hampered them.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
The Thunder making a switch here. Maladone's checked in. Mavericks on D. Leading by 5 for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shoots. The Thunder with the rebound, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
You watch Luke Dort play, and he's going to make it a nightmare on anybody that he's guarding.
Kept alive. Here's Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the
Luka
kiss.
Doncic.
Fearless play by Doncic in the paint. Ready to do whatever it takes to find his shot.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Maladon for 3. No good. The Mavericks leading. Pass to the monster. There's 38 seconds left now in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3. He drops
Number
it from
18.
range.
3 points.
6 points for him.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Here's Maladon, defended by Brown. Dort with it. Here's Weber. And that one drops.
That's nice vision there. See that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's the monster. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Launches it. Another three for Dallas. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
So the Mavericks live right now. We've got Green, Dwight Powell out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Terry in at the point guard position. There's the triple. The monster misses. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Dort. Deflected. Here's Weber. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. Pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And here are the Thunder now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He played a great game against Golden State. Shot clock at 2. Maladon. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Oklahoma City. Portis comes in for Baisley, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Doncic. Here's the monster. Fires in the triple. He's got 12.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Weber. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And here is Green. Now here's Hardaway, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's the monster. Another three for Dallas.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Maladon. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Takes the three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Offensive rebound. Here's Weber. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful, so it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Ross, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Really left him alone that time. 21 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Weber. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Portis. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Dallas, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's the monster. Three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second.
2 minutes.
Back to Bogdanovich. 1:51 left in the second period. Here's Weber. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the monster. From downtown. Maledon grabs the miss. The Thunder shooting around 35% for the game. Bogdanovich with it. Defended by Hardaway. Bogdanovich passes to Portis. Got a piece of it. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's the monster. 21 points in the game. Hey, yo, right here. The 3-ball. That one no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Giddey. Defended by Hardaway. Pass to Weber. Now Portis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here they come. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the bucket. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times
Number 18.
before. Just an absolute
3 points.
blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And he's going for the oop here. The lead now cuts to single digits.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Number 18.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks now holding a 12th. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out.
Checking in for the
Make
Mavericks.
substitutions. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Maledon. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Baisley in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period. You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Here's the monster. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Maledon. Tips. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's the monster. Launches a 3. And again for 3. Woo, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
27 seconds left in the third.
Number
Connects
18.
from downtown.
3 points.
And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
From behind the arc. Good.
Number 18.
Another from three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Pass to Baisley. Here's Dort. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas going into the break up 12. They've been in total control in this game, and they hope it continues. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Terrence Ross is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's the monster in at the power forward position. And they pick up 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Mavericks shooting a solid 47%. And the basket by the monster.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's the monster. Dort defending. From deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
3.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's the monster. Let's go with a 3. Another
Number
one
18.
goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oklahoma City has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars.
Maverick
Guys
substitution.
like Luka
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
Let go. It's crazy game. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away our carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me. Had to stand off.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's go time for the Pelicans here at home.
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, D.A. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Doncic out there, Terrence Ross, and there's Porzingis, and it's Graves. Others say they ignore him. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had decided at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Here's the monster, covered by Williamson. Here's the monster, drills it from outside.
Strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game in. They didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Devontae Green. And Dallas also making a switch. Brown's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson against Terry. Brunson no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's the monster. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's the monster. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9 to the left wing. Brunson against Terry. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's the monster. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The monster's got 6.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Brunson the pass to Hernan Gomez. Stop by Gomez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
No good from the monster. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Brunson. It's tipped. The pass to the monster. Three-pointer. No good on the last second attempt there. We've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. But thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Jackson Hayes. He's out there with Hernan Gomez. And it's Lewis in at the point. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Mavericks leading by 8. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the monster in the last game against the Thunder put on a show. He contributed 51 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
For the three, connects from three-point range.
3 points.
The Monsters got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Williamson, and get a load of his stuff.
Unbelievable hand time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Monster passes to Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 14 points for the Monster.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Ross against Graham. It's rebounded by Doncic. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. And it seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. That is good off the bench and in.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Here's the Monster. That 3 off the mark. Pelicans trail by 12. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Pass to the Monster. For 3. Good on the three-point shot. The Monsters got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Williamson throws it down.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Here's the Monster. Porzingis trying to get free. Another 3 for Dallas.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Graham inside the line. Rebound by the Monster. Mavericks leading by 14. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Williamson kicks to Jones. Back to Williamson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. That's it. So they'll hit the basket.
Just barely related and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Lewis. Finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far,
checking in for the
changes here. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
On the court for the Mavericks. Green is out there with the monster, and it's Sharp in at the 4. New Orleans making some changes here. Hernan Gomez comes in for Williamson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Devontae Green. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Fires the 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Hernan Gomez passes to Murphy with the drive. And Murphy with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Murphy, the layup off target.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's the monster. Off target from 3-point range. It's hard to see anything but a ton of potential when you look at a player like Jackson Hayes.
Well, Kevin, just consider everything he's done already. Pulling down double-doubles, shooting at a high percentage. He makes the most of every touch he gets, and he's only getting better.
Hernan Gomez kicks to Murphy. Let's go. Hernan Gomez tips it back in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Murphy. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Brunson. Over Doncic. Brunson, no good. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Here's the monster. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. The Monster's got 11 points in the quarter. Brunson against Doncic. Stolen. And now here comes Terry leading the break. Here's the monster. He's got 34. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Dallas, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many... And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
Maverick substitute.
Mavericks. Here's the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
The Monster's got 40 points.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Face again. Face to the face, don't trip on your legs. Burn away all carbon beam. Your legs. Try to get away from me.